Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. While waiting for others to join, let me just put the title in here. Who am I? Discovering our true self in Ramadan. Okay, let me pin the titles first. So yeah, all right. Hello everyone, welcome to this Instagram live. Welcome. So Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm so happy everyone already excited to this Instagram live. But first of all, I would like to say, okay, yeah. So today's I'm part of Elite Seeker Global. We're gonna have special live for today's event. It's our second series, Elite Seeker Global special Ramadan, and today we're gonna talk about who am I, discovering our true self in Ramadan, with one of my friend who is also Elite Circle member in Japan. So yes, everyone can say where are you from, and yeah, tell me where you're from and where you're watching from, so we can know. Okay, wait a little bit. Yeah, okay. So I will be the moderator for today's event, and I'll be so happy to accompany our speakers today. So, but let me check if she's already here. Okay, she's already here. How are you guys? How are you, everyone? Okay, we're gonna invite the speakers today.
Halo.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Welcome. How are you, Sister Sika?
I'm good. Alhamdulillah, everything's great. What about you, Sister Gaida?
Alhamdulillah. I just finished my sahur, honestly. So yeah, and what is your time again in Japan?
Now it's 7:30 p.m.
7:30. What time is the iftar time?
Iftar time is about it's 6 5:50. 5:50, yeah.
5:15? At 5:15?
5:50.
Oh, 5:50. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's early, yeah?
Yeah.
And not
Yeah,
early,
yeah.
I mean, well, same as in Indonesia.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So there's no big difference. So everyone, because I think it's all before iftar time also in Indonesia. Hopefully, everyone can get an insight from our speaker in here, which is Sika. Will share about personal journey about the Ramadan. I think it's gonna be great insight for all of us also. So while waiting for the iftar, so you can join with us for discussion. So yes, please let us know where are you from, maybe, so we can know. Well, since the live maybe from Canada and Japan and maybe in Indonesia, you can say your city. Maybe let's say I'm from Bandung or I'm from Jakarta, and it's gonna be great for all of us. And if you have any question, you can put in the Q&A box or in the comment as well, and we're gonna read it by the end of the session. All right, so let's get started because we're not gonna have a long time even we want to. So let's first introduce yourself, sister.
Okay. Alhamdulillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay. Firstly, I wanna say thank you to Sister Gaida for this opportunity. Alhamdulillah. Yes, everyone. I'm Sika Setia, and I'm Indonesian, and I live currently living in Japan, but in Indonesia, I live in Bogor. Yeah, Sundanese. I'm Sundanese. Yes. I'm working in Japan as caregiver.
Mhm.
So this is my third years. Yeah. And yeah, before starting to our main agenda, I just wanted to tell everyone's here that I'm not an expert, or I'm not someone who has a deep knowledge about this field. But I just want to share. I just want to share my experience or my reflections, especially about the Quran. Um, yeah, and I hope that it will be kind of meaningful for us, inshallah. And of course, I'm so open if you guys have a different, maybe disagreement, or maybe comment, or feedback, or anything. Yeah, maybe inshallah in another opportunity we can discuss together again.
Yeah.
Okay.
So thank you so much. So yes, like as for myself also, well, we're not an expert in something. I think we are, I think, young learners. So we want to just share our experience, especially we live abroad. So maybe there is some perspective that we could share for people who like to know, and or maybe just to supporting each other to strengthen our iman together. So I think this is also important, such as reminder. So first of all, like why we need self-discovery in Ramadan, like before we get into topic. And then I think this is the topic that you really want to share about. I think there is maybe special meaning behind that. So I'm really also curious because you choose the topic, and then so I'm really curious about it. So yeah, how is it, sister?
Okay. The reason why I chose this topic, the background is, the limitation of time. Um, I believe that we all of us feel that our life is, very short. We don't know that how long we live in this world. Moreover, now I don't know. I feel that, but I think you guys though also feel that, like every day is really time really goes so fast, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, don't say in a day, even a year, it's so go fast for me.
Mm.
Yeah, now is uh, I'm living in Japan like almost 3 years, but it's kind of yesterday I just come here. you know why why the time is go so fast. And I'm still working in, nurturing elderly.
Mm.
And I saw many uh elderly people. And when I asked them, is it
Mm-hmm.
time goes so fast for you? Do you feel that, kind do you do you feel that in this moment? And then they said that no, time is so go fast. I don't feel that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it just goes like that. And yeah, I just want to make us to highlight that
Mm-hmm.
our time is really important, and we don't waste our time in this world, our chance and our opportunity. And the second is, life is full of struggle. I
Mm.
believe that all of us, right?
Yeah.
Regardless how rich they are,
Mm-hmm.
how good looking they are, yeah, how
Yes.
comfortable their life. But um of course there is, obstacle, problem in our life.
Mm.
So yeah, there's a lot of tears, there's a lot of sweat, and I don't want to make our valuable life just for something temporary, you know
Mm.
which when we are die, it's all over. No, I don't want that. Like, I don't want to lose everything. Yeah, I want to be fortunate in the hereafter. I just want to make everything that I've done in this world, that everything, our dreams, our, yeah, something that we have been through, that, yeah, has a value in the hereafter. You have an effect. Yeah, and why is Ramadan is because we know in Shahrul Ramadan, unzila fihil Qur'an, yeah. In this Ramadan, which Allah Subhanahu wa Taala is revealed Al Quran, yeah, the guidebooks, Hudalinnas, a guidance for people, and then Wabayinati minal Huda wal Furqan, and then the differ which one is good and which one is bad, and therefore this month is really sacred for us. This month is really holy for us. Moreover, the devils are also locked up, right? So yeah, we have quite a freedom, yeah, from them.
Yeah.
And yeah, inshallah, this is the best momentum for us to be closer to Allah, to be closer with Quran. That's why I chose this title.
That's really nice thought of you, because I think the more you understand Islam, I think the Ramadan it's a good start, to come back in track that the dunya is only temporary. There's gonna be an afterlife, so we need to prepare for that. Sometimes we are too busy for this world. We go for work, like I say, as my job, like we go training, we go coaching, we a lot of attachment to this dunya, but sometimes we forget that this is only, in the Quran it's like it's only the games, that's something not going to be last.
Yeah.
So how we can use it wisely while we live, but also prepare for afterlife. So yes, so in going into that topic, so what is it, how has the Quran helped you, to understanding yourself better, since this is the blessings month, and we are trying to get closer to Allah, and it's really perfect time, for us to get in track and strengthen our iman again.
Why, right?
Yes.
Why the Quran is impact me? Okay. First, as a Muslim, we know that we have the 6 pillars in faith, right? First is believe in Allah, and then believe in angel, believe in guidebooks, yeah, and believe in prophet, believe in the day of judgment, and then the last, believe in qadar. And from these 6 pillars, which one is really clear exists in our in front of us right now, sister?
Sorry, sister, say it again.
Yeah. So from these pillars of faith,
Yeah.
which one is really clear in front of us right now?
Which one?
Yeah, it's a Quran, right? I mean,
yeah.
yeah. Okay. I will retell. So 6 pillars: believe in Allah, believe in angel, believe in guidebooks, believe in prophet, believe in the day of judgment, and believe in
Qadar.
Qadar.
Yeah,
right, Qadar. So from these 6, only Quran, then we can see clearly in front of us right now, right?
Yeah.
So yes,
that's right.
So I think that Quran is really the barometer of our faith. Okay, so and the guidebook itself it's not only Quran, right? There is 4: Jabur, Taurat, Injil, and Quran. Tell us why we should focus on the Quran. Why we don't need to learn about the Jabur and Taurat and Injil as well? Yes, because in the Quran also mentioned that Quran also claim that these 3 books that come before Quran comes from Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, and the Quran is to complete them. The ayah is, maybe if I don't remember, but I will read it. Wa anzalna ilaikal kitaba bil haqqi musaddiqan lima baina yadayhi minal kitabi wa muhaiminan alaihi. Wa muhaiminan alaihi is mean to complete it. So Therefore, Al-Quran is to complete it, and we don't need to learn, Jabur, Taurat, and Injil, because there is no Quran right now. So we focus on Al-Quran. Okay, now we believe that Al-Quran is the guidebooks that we have. We believe in Al-Quran, but why we have to believe Al-Quran, or what the evidence to believe to Quran? Okay. Okay. Quran, in the Quran, there is kind of a seal, which when I ask in ChatGPT, there is no that kind of seal in another book. In nowadays, it's only in Quran. It's the first two from chapter Al-Baqarah. Dhalikal kitabu la raiba fi. It means that this book, la raiba, it means that no doubt, hudal lil muttaqin. It's a guidance for muttaqin, the taqwa person. What in English we say that conscious of Allah. I don't know. I don't really understand about that, but yeah, I more understand about taqwa. Okay, but we spotlight the word la raiba. Yeah, it means that no doubt. Okay, there's no doubt in this Quran. Okay, that's the seal. And there's another challenge of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala from the Quran, which in Al-Baqarah, also in chapter Al-Baqarah, verse 23 and 24, which it sounds like this. وَإِن كُنتُمْ فِي رَيْبٍ, and if you are in doubt, yeah, mimma nazzalna, about what we have sent, ala abdina, which is Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, fa'tu bi suratin min mithli, then produce a surah the like thereof, and call up in your witnesses. Okay, this is so hard. The language is so hard, but I want to explain it the easy way. Okay, it means that if you are doubt in this Quran that we have sent to our servant, the Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, so make it which has same with the Quran. Could you make it the similar kind of Quran, like that? Challenge, yeah. So and then and the next verse, wa illam taf'alu, but if you do not, walang taf'alu. And here the word the word walang taf'alu, it means that you will never, and Allah said that you will never be able to do that. Walang taf'alu. Yeah. Wa illam taf'alu walang taf'alu fattaqun nar allati waquduha an-nas wal hijarah. Yeah. And you will never be able to do that, then fear the fire whose fuel is people and stones. Yeah. It's a challenge for Allah that if you don't believe in Quran, if you feel doubt Quran, just do it if you can. If you are really true, just do it. Okay. And then, but you know that until now there is no someone who can do that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and so there's another fact that even Quran language is Arabic. Even the Arabian, on that moment, on when Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam tells the Quran to, I think, Quraishi, yeah, they are surprised. They are surprised with this language. This is Arabic. This is our language, but this is not human's language. This is so beautiful. But instead, they are believing Allah, or believing what Rasulullah SAW said. They deny it, which and accuse Muhammad SAW as magician. Yeah, but yeah, they believe that, and they know that this this Quran is another level of language. This is not our language. Yeah, I mean, this is not the word of people, the word of person. Even that is Arabic, their own language, right? So yeah, this is the what one of the mu'jizat. I don't know in English what in English mu'jizat. Yeah,
Miracle.
yeah, it's a miracle. Yeah, yeah, the miracle of Allah, mashallah. Yeah. Okay, and then wait for a moment. Okay, and so I do a little research in ChatGPT. You guys also can do it by your own about why I have to believe in Quran. So according to the ChatGPT, it say that if we compare logically from authenticity, from authenticity, only the Quran has remained unchanged until now. Okay. And for the alignment with science, only the Quran support modern science. Yeah. And from the timelessness, only the Quran remains relevant until now. MashaAllah. And from the impact on civilization, the Quran has had the greatest influence in shaping civilizations. And then the ChatGPT conclude that so which scripture is the most powerful? Clearly the Quran. It said that clearly the Quran. That is why no other book can match the Quran. Allah has preserved it indirectly, and we can see the evidence even today. So mashallah, it's the evidence that Quran is really worth to trust. That Quran is the word of Allah. It's not only the book, it's not like the other books. It's the word of Allah, the word of our Creator. That is the guidance. What is our purpose in this world? Yeah. Okay. Okay. And now we start to connect it. And if we have belief in Quran, that Quran is the word of Allah, and how to connect it with finding discovery. I'm sorry. Discovery our identity. Yeah, as a human being. So yeah, first our identity in this earth, that we are one of the creations in this world, right? There's a lot of creator. There's a lot of creation in this world. It's not only human. There's a plant. There's an animal. There is a microorganism. Yeah, but the most similar, I think, is the animal. So we have like similarity in the animal, which is that we are is biological being. So what is different about us, about human and animal? Yeah, as we know that is a general knowledge that our different is mind. Yeah, but sometimes we can see that animals also can hunting, can now like kind of study even on their way, of course, and not like us. But yeah, I think the most, I mean, the important difference is not that. Yeah, the important difference is it's mentioned in the Quran, which is wama khalaqtu, Allah said in the Quran that wama khalaqtul jinna wal insa illa liya'budun. It means that I did not create the jinn and mankind except to worship me. It's mean that it clearly means that our purpose of creation is to worship Him. Okay, we hold that, and then in another chapter, it's it's mentioned that وَإِذْ قَالَ رَبُّكَ لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ إِنِّي جَاعِلٌ فِي الْأَرْضِ خَلِيفَةً. It means that Allah Allah said that, Allah said that I'm sorry. Okay, Allah said that to the angel, that indeed I will make up the earth a successive authority. What is a successive authority? It's a khalifa. Khalifa. So the simple meaning is a creation that is trusted by Allah to take care of the world in a good way. So the earth is khalifa, is the creations which trusted by Allah to take care of this world in a good way. Okay. So okay, we know our purpose to worship Allah, to be Khalifa in this world. And now how to know ourselves among other human. I mean, we know the difference between us and animals and other creations, but what is make us something, what is something special, or what is make us something special
about our
sorry,
what is
huh?
about about the essence.
Yeah, what is special about us? Yeah, that's what I would say. Yeah, what is special about us among the other human being? Yeah. Yeah. So there is a theory which the big five personality which say that no two people in the world are exactly the same. Yeah, they claim that no two people in the world are exactly the same. MashaAllah. So yeah, that we don't need compare ourselves with each other because we are different, right? We have our own way, we have our own experience, we have our own talent. So yeah, we just have to focus to ourselves, looking for the potential that Allah has given to us, and just focus on it. And then when we know that okay, everyone is different, so am I special? Like, yeah. Again, we back to the Quran when Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala said in Surah Al-Mu'minun, verse 115, it said that أَفَحَسِبْتُمْ أَنَّمَا خَلَقْنَاكُمْ عَبَثًا وَأَنَّكُمْ إِلَيْنَا لَا تُرْجَعُونَ. Then did you think that we created you uselessly, and then to us you will be written? So yeah, the point is Allah not created us uselessly. Of course, there is something, there is a purpose. Allah knows that we are trusted, that we are capable to do something good, to make change to this world, right? Yes. Okay. Now we have now that we are unique, that and so we know that we are special, that because Allah say that. And so the next is, and how to know our potential. Okay, I know that I'm special, but how to know our potential? I mean, what is my talent, stuff like that. Yeah. There's a lot of theory, but the easiest one I think is ikigai. Which one is we start from what we love, because love for me is really important. it's you know, it's called be the fuel of the fuel, the energy for our dreams. Yeah, pursuing our dreams is not something easy. It's need a lot of, you know, a lot of effort, a lot of tears, a lot of, yeah, some things hard. But with love, I mean, yeah, we can do that. Yeah, it's the power of love. And the second is what you're good at. Again, believe in Allah. Back to the to the verse that we've mentioned, that Allah create us. Allah don't create us uselessly. It means that Allah has given us so a potential. So we have to looking for that. How if we don't know that? Yeah, our homework is to look for that. Ask to Allah, ask the guidance of Allah to show us what is our potential, and do the our effort. Maybe we must do kind of exploration. Yeah, like do many things and just try it. Which one is we think that best for us? Okay, this is my talent. I can do that. Okay. The third is what the world needs. Yeah, not only love, not only potential, but also something that needed in this world, something that beneficial. It's not only, you know, about, it's not only about something we love, we can, but there's not any, you know, benefit for other. Uh it's not back to the word Khalifa before that we are talking. So yeah, make sure that our dreams has benefit to people, the ummah. So the last is what you can be paid for. Of course, this is really common for us, yeah, because we have to survive. Money is not everything, but money can be tools for doing good. So yeah, we just we need to be able to create money. Yeah. Okay. I think that's it. That's enough.
Okay, mashallah, that's such inspiring thoughts. But before I respond to that, let me just say hi to the audience. I think there's actually a lot of audience that joining with us. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. There is also, I saw there is one of our friends from Toronto, the Canada, is watching. There is also from Jakarta. So you can let us know where you're from, maybe in Japan, but you know which part of Japan you can share me, so I know what is a lot of how many cities in Japan I'm not aware of. So you may say it here. And yeah, there is also from I think there is some Spectre Lunar. What you love, what you're good at, what you can be faithful, and what the word is. Okay, Masha, that's amazing. Okay, right. Okay, yeah. So I think it is important. Like you know, like as for myself, I'm also on learning journey. You know, learning about Quran, about Islam. So it's such a journey of my own. But I know looking at it, that what's the words in Quran is really related about in this life, and of course, yes, it's always related to the past lives, you know, like in the back then, and even nowadays, even in the modern. So there is always solution. There is always, you know, when we are happy, there is also a reminder, or we are sad, we are struggle. It's everything is there. So sometimes it doesn't make sense to make sense. You know what I mean? So it's mashallah, it's really beautiful. Like that's why, you know, like I used to only reading it for it, but then since, you know, I don't really understand about Arabic, that is something that I hope that I could speak, you know, the another language. But I always read the translation of the Quran. So you know, so then what we read, it's into our hearts, you know, it's such like for our reminder, so we can apply it, not only just reading it, so we understand the meaning. So you know, like I think we need to uh how to say it, like relate the words of Quran, how we can apply it in our roles, even we have different backgrounds, you know. But then even we have different backgrounds, there is also maybe specific that we could use from the words of Quran. So how do you like for me, how do you have love that passion about Quran, and like is there any favorite part of the ayah that you know that is always stick with you until now? And then I think it's almost also iftar time. Actually, I didn't realize, yeah. I didn't realize you, because in Indonesia it's almost iftar time. But yeah. And how is the young people, you know, to love, how is it for them to love the Quran, to have careers? Because you know, I think now there is so many distraction, right? So but then how we can, you know, encourage them to to I think they understand about Quran, that is this is the holy book, but maybe not all of them that wants to read it, wants to understand until because I don't know. So yeah, how do you see that about?
Okay. In my experience, why I get attached with the Quran, it's start from problem. You know, sometimes problem is the best teacher.
Yeah, that's
right?
right.
Yes.
It's actually, well, sometimes the test, it's we feel why is happening to me, but then if you see, you know, after the time you will see the hikmah, and it's actually one of the growth that maybe Allah, you know, wants to teach us by giving the problem, by giving the test.
Yes.
So he wants to level up ourselves to have a better, maybe better position of better situation to the next level. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, sister. I do agree with you. So yeah, it start from, yeah. Sorry. It's not a problem. It's a task.
It's the
Thank you
best.
for
Yeah.
thank you for corrections. Okay. Yeah, it start from the test. Yeah. When I feel that really in low positions, you know, I found the ayah. It's Surah Yusuf. It's Surah Yusuf. It's called قال إنما أشكو بثي وحزني إلى الله. It means that indeed I don't tell my suffering only to Allah, and it's really touched me. It's really touched me, and oh my God, and I feel that, oh my God, this is only one verse of the Quran. Why it's really impact on me? How if I know
I love them.
yeah, like
I love them.
how if I know like more than it?
Yeah.
You know. And then because again, when I feel really in a crisis time, I feel that maybe I will have another task ahead. Okay, but I think this is the lowest point of me. I mean, I don't have any energy again. I don't know how to face it, you know. And I was thinking that I need an energy and something to rely on. And okay, and when I found that verse of the Quran, okay, I will learn. I will get to know what is Allah wants for me. I believe that Allah not put me alone in this world, but Allah give me a guidance. If you want back to me, or you want to like life in this world, not happy, you know, in a peace, or yeah, successfully in Allah ways, is yeah, read the book, read Al Quran. So when I read the Quran, mashallah, yeah, I start to learn the Quran, and it's give me the thrill until now. And I remember every feel that has that I feel on that moment. Even maybe when we read and then we forget sometime, when we forget again about the verse that we have read before, but I try to remember the feeling, and I try to talk to myself when on the true on the way of learning Quran. I mean, like this, when I found the word in the Quran, so I talk to myself, so Sika, remember, if you have this problem, there is the answer in the Quran. So actually, yeah, the problem is only questions, and all problem is in the Quran. I bear witness for this, guys. I bear witness that Quran is really what is that? A cure. A cure for our life, for every problem. Believe me. Yes, that is. So if and Alquran is really a big energy, and I don't know. I mean, it's still, even maybe I forget about the verse, but I still feel the feeling. I just still remember every verse that when I'm trying to absorb to myself. Yeah.
Mashallah. Okay, so I just want to like highlight the three points, the key points that you have shared. Also, I think the first one that like we are unique on ourselves, and then we have our own journey, and like Allah created us with purpose. So and then we also have to discover ourselves, our talent, what we are good at, like one of the viewers said also, and then how we can maximize the potential of ourselves, to maybe spread kindness, to spread the words of Allah, which is the Quran. So yes, use that potential for everyone to get to know to Allah closer. And also another thing is, I think you mentioned about the Al-Quran is the cure of our problem. I think I also watched one of the like halakah, one of the ustads say that we live in dunya is not for happiness, but we want to have the peace. What is it? Tranquility. Like, yeah, the peace, the sakinah, So then, because the happiness is gonna be in the heaven afterlife.
Yes.
So in here it's only the task. So even we are happy, maybe sometimes in 1 minute you're gonna be sad, in 1 minute you're gonna be have emotional or like get angry. So the feeling is always changing rapidly. But when we remember of Allah, I think it feels that we are in have an ease, that oh, okay, this is normal, that is also practice of our deen, our self as well. And I think before we go to the uh, last statement, probably maybe there is, I think, one of the question from the viewers in here. From Spectrum. Okay, and one more thing is the test, yeah, like all of us will be tested, and then it's not that because Allah is heading us, is because the loves of Allah for all of us as a human being. So then there is one favorite ayah, but I forgot what it is, but it says like, you think you are what is it, you think you are you think you are no beriman, what is it, beriman? Yeah, you think you are already have the faith, but without I'm testing you,
Oh, yeah.
So
I remember that.
yeah,
Forget.
yeah, I'm gonna share it after. So I feel like, let's say there is a point that we pass one of the tests, and then we get more closer to Allah, right? And then we get tested again, you know what I mean? And then it's like, why Allah keep testing me? Like, why it's never ending about testing and blah blah blah? And then that's only part of like he wants to know, like, do you really accepting about Allah, or like, are you really Muslim, something like that. It just, strengthen our iman, right? So that's why we always get tested. And then the more, I think, pressure of the test, inshallah the rewards will be more. So yes, and then let's go to the Q&A section, and maybe we're gonna have like 5-10 minutes left, because it's already it's fun discussion, but I know maybe a lot of people wants to go to pray and everything. So yeah, but for us, we are free. I'm already have sahur, and Sister Sika already you already have Maghrib, right? Maghrib and iftar, yeah, like go early. So from Specta Lunar, what are the sacrifice required in order to achieve your dreams? Oh my God, it's like sacrifice.
Sacrifice. Maybe okay. The general one is I have to be far from my family. Yeah, that's yeah, the hard.
Yeah, inshallah. Hug from here, sister. I'm also far from family. Sometimes breaking the fast for Jakarta. Happy iftar, everyone. Happy makan goreng-gorengan. Oh my God, I miss gorengan, even it's not healthy, but that's the tradition of Indonesia. Gorengan and kolak, yeah. I need to make kolak sometime. Okay. Happy iftar, everyone. And yes, and then the answer of the question is the family. Well, I'm also living here. Like, my family is in Indonesia, so sometimes that's why the community, I think, strengthen. If we are far from the family, like that's why we are in Elite Circle. We're part of Elite Circle Global as well. And then here in Canada itself, there is Indonesian community for CR Montreal. And then I think I've seen also Sister Sika really actively involved in the community in Japan. So I think it's really beautiful, to strengthen your iman and your deen, and seeing a lot of different culture, different race. I think what is it? It's beautiful. And also one of the that another miracle, no, that Allah created, that there is so many things that He created, and sometimes we just amazed for it. Okay, let's do the close statement for Sister Sika, and tips for us to stay istiqomah, inshallah. And yeah, for the young people here, young learners.
Okay, for the conclusion, let's answer the question, who am I? So who am I? So who we are? We are because we choose Islam, that we are a Muslim. The answer is we are a Muslim. As a shahada that we tell, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. It means that there is no God, there is no one who give us a protections. There is no one who will feed us. There is no one who will give us a true happiness, and there is no one who worth it except Allah. Okay, and then Muhammad Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is our messenger, and the way he lived is we should follow the way he lives to be to be closer to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. Yeah, and the tips how to be istiqomah. Actually, I'm not in istiqomah. I mean, I haven't.
I mean, you're trying, right?
I'm trying.
Trying your best.
Yeah. No, yeah. That's what I mean. I mean, I'm trying istiqomah, but inshallah, may Allah give us istiqomah. But the tips for me is, make and create every step of our life is for da'wah, is for spreading the truth, or is for telling people about but the Almighty Allah. When we commit on it, like Allah just will bring us, just select every everything that's come to our life is close, you know, it's aligned with that. Allah will choose people who will come to us. Allah will choose every even job or anything. So we just we have to be firm at first that my life is for da'wah. Dawah is not only about, you know, being ustazah or being ustaz or being scholar, yeah. Dawah is in our way. Sister Gaida, with your way, with your knowledge, to be a coach. You can do dawah as well, you know. Yeah, and I believe that you have known that. Yeah, we can do da'wah in our way. So that's my tips, inshallah. I mean, may Allah make us istiqomah, inshallah.
Amin, amin, inshallah. Thank you so much, sister, for wonderful incitement for in this series, our second session in Elite Circle Global International Affair, which is we actually have once a month international affair with different speakers with various background. But since this is Ramadan, we want to get closer with the audience for in Instagram. So that's why we're gonna have live session, and inshallah we're gonna have 4 different session, the first week, second, third, and fourth week, and stay tuned for the next following weeks. And hopefully this topic, we know that we still as a person, we still grow, we still learning about a lot of things, so we're not an expert like, you know, the ustazah, like the others of ustazah. So hopefully looking at us as your friend, as your, you know, just to sharing session. And if you have any question about everything, you know, I don't know, in Canada, Japan, or foreign things, something like that, you can just DM us for sure. And don't forget to follow at Elite Circle Global, because that is our main page to sharing about that insightful topic and then something like that. So yes, I would like also to thank you for Sister Sika for having me and discuss with me, and hopefully we're gonna have another session to have another discussion with the interesting topic. But mashallah, like the love to Qur'an that we should have as a person. And I, you know, actually I was thinking that dakwah is, you have to, as a Islamic scholar, so you have to be ustad, but sometimes we can dakwah in our attitude as well, you know, like the Prophet SAW, peace be upon him, to how he lived, right? We could apply it in our own way, like you said. And then so maybe because we live in foreigner country, they can watching us, oh okay, maybe when they eat we have to see it, or like maybe we something like that. So I think Islam is really beautiful. So yes, thank you everyone for joining all of us today, and happy iftar, selamat berbuka puasa in Indonesia. I'm so happy, but we just started my fast in here. So hopefully see you next time again in our Instagram live session. Okay, so I will close the Instagram live today. I don't want to, but because I miss Sister Sika, I think it's been a long time that I didn't see her in screen, not in person. We never met in person. Maybe hopefully someday I would like to visit Japan, inshallah. And I wish everyone also can able to travel to all the countries. Amin. Okay, thank you everyone. Bye bye. See you next time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.